Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila and Deacon get in on Bill's date with Poppy and Eric goes home Thursday, January 18, 2024. Moment on the Bold and the Beautiful. Bill and Poppy partake a cotillion and a kiss, Cleric and Sheila have their fun, and Ridge questions Eric. At the sanitarium, Donna tells Eric, it's eventually passing. The nanny tells Eric they miss him. He thanks her for taking similar good care of him and also thanks Finn. I can't thank you enough. Donna seconds that. Eric didn't suppose he'd get out of there, let alone on his own two bases. Finn teases, get out of then, before I have to protest you out, and also more seriously tells his case this is because of his hard work and determination. Eric says it's the hardest thing he's ever done in his life. He tells Donna he was gone for a while. What happed there's commodity he won't forget for the rest of his life. No way forget. At the Forrester manse, Ridge sensations to Brooke that his pater is coming home from the sanitarium. Brooke ruminates about what would have happened if he hadn't told Finn to go ahead with that procedure. Ridge hopes Eric understands. He wanted to go, and I took that down from him. Brooke gawps. Eric is happy to be alive. He fought to bet here. However, he'd have if he'd wanted to go. At Il Giardino, Deacon flirts with Sheila while they work. Bill walks in with Poppy and Deacon scoffs, fantastic. I can't get Hope or Brooke to come down then, and this Joe is 3 refections a day. He goes to seat them and tells Bill he's in luck, they've a table and the lovely Sheila will be their garçon. Bill quips, when you said luck, I allowed. You meant the good kind. Bill Deacon Poppy B&B. Bill tells Poppy he hasn't been suitable to stop allowing about her. At the bar, Sheila complains to Cleric about putting Bill in her section. Cleric cackles that he allowed. She could have a little fun with him. Sheila walks over to the table and welcomes Bill back to Il Giardino. She introduces herself to Poppy and takes her drink order before turning to Bill for his. He grievances, if you don't know my drink order by now you re an indeed worse waitress than I allowed. Sheila says, I've got your number. She leaves to get the drinks, and Bill explains to Poppy that he's not typically rude to waitresses, this Sheila is the same bone. Who tried to kill her family. Bill Sheila Poppy B&B. Sheila returns with the drinks and says she'll be right back to take their order. Poppy smothers that she'd love to give her a piece of her mind for what she did to her family. Bill would like to see that, but it's not worth it. Sheila is legitimately dangerous and will ultimately snap and land back behind bars where she belongs. He teases about taking her to the penitentiary on a date and Poppy assures him she's veritably open to seeing him again. Carter joins Brooke and Ridge at the Forrester estate to drink Eric home. Carter Ridge Brooke B&B. Just also, the door opens and Donna guides her hubby outside. Brooke gushes, you re then, Eric. You re really then. Eric is so glad to be there. She pecks his impertinence and also Carter tells him how good it's to see him out of the sanitarium. Ridge also steps forward, drink home, Dad. Eric Donna B&B. At the bar in Il Giardino, Deacon and Sheila watch Bill and Poppy. He thinks the date seems to be going well, she's letting him hold her hand. Sheila says she presumably thinks she hit the jackpot, but also calls her poor Poppy, because Bill isn't what he seems. Deacon thinks Poppy is a cute name. Poor Poppy. She has no idea what she's in for. Cleric Sheila B&B. At the table, Bill sees Poppy popping another one of her special mints and tells her he has veritably high expedience for them. Bill remembers from the Jubilee that Poppy made everything feel so magical and debonair. She still has that same quality. At the bar, Sheila curmudgeons to Cleric that Poppy is presumably believing every taradiddle Bill tells her. Cleric shoots her a look and she acknowledges she fell for his falsehoods. Cleric tells her she's not helping her case and to cut further lines. Cleric Sheila B&B. At the table, Bill plays the song he and Poppy danced to at the Jubilee and dares her to dance. Poppy gets up and bawls as the other patrons, Cleric and Sheila, look on. Bill eats Poppy up with his eyes and also stands up and tells her, "You're really commodity, you know that?" She's transporting him back in time. "What a surprise you are." "A magical surprise when I demanded it most." They kiss and the patrons hail. Bill spins Poppy around into his arms and kisses her head. At the Forrester manse, Carter has left and Donna can't imagine where she'd be without Eric. She came too close to chancing out. Brooke gushes that they get to spend further time with him. Ridge asks Eric about going to the other side. "Did you want to stay?" Eric admits he was spooked to die, but also he went to this place. The crossing over place. He saw the light. You can hear it, he was part of it. It was coming through me. He tells Ridge he saw his mama. She's there, she's waiting for me. He was relieved of effects he was feeling that were bad. He was free of pain. Eric tells them there's nothing to be hysterical of. It's awful there. Just you stay. It's full of love and light. Love and light. I was ready, I was going by there and now I am back then. Ridge worries he let him down and made the wrong decision. Did you want to go? At the Forrester manse, Eric looks up at his portrayal and holds his casket. Ridge asks if he's okay. Eric wasn't sure he'd ever set bottom in this house again. Brooke admits they weren't sure either, but they were so happy he is. Carter intones that you know way, count out the great Eric Forrester. He recaps that Eric believed in him and opened up his home and family to him. He's thankful and is glad he gets to tell him that now. I wasn't ready to lose you. In addition, Finn eventually released Eric from the sanitarium. At home, Eric reflected on his experience going to that special place where he saw Stephanie. Ridge demanded to know one thing from his pater. And Deacon and Sheila flirted. Let's dig into the details of what went down. But by hospital. At the sanitarium, Eric was ready and raring to go home. With Donna by his side, the Forrester primogenitor joked, reflected, and walked out of there using his own two bases. But not before he expressed how thankful he was to Finn for what he did. He'd no way forget it or this experience. Contemporaneously, Brooke and Ridge were at Eric's home staying for him and Donna to arrive. Ridge was nervous about how Eric would reply to the opinions he made and why he made them. When Eric walked into his manse, everybody had grins on their faces, including Carter, who joined them for Eric's welcome home. Home at last day, content Eric took the decor in, savoring being back in his house. Latterly, Carter teared up, appreciating Eric being there for him, showing grace and remission. Plus, he was glad he got to say all these effects to him now, because he wasn't ready to lose him. After Carter left, Ridge asked Eric about the other place he mentioned. Eric described going to a crossing place where he heard and saw the light at the same time. It was a place where he felt no pain or pangs. And it was a place where he saw Stephanie, who told him she was staying for him. It would have been a perfect exit. But it wasn't his exit. An anxious Ridge demanded to know more. He wanted Eric to tell him if he made the right decision to fight for him. On the menu at Il Giardino, Deacon and Sheila flirted and delighted being the proprietor and waitress of the eatery with, allegedly, the stylish pizza in city. Their grins shortly turned upside down when Bill and Poppy walked in seeking a table for their date. At their table, Poppy had the pleasure of meeting the woman who tried to kill Lee. Bill gave suitable warning to Poppy, which caused her to get the unforeseen appetite to throw a drink in Sheila's face. Behind the bar, Cleric and Sheila entertained themselves as they gave a play-by-play of Bill and Poppy's date. Sheila noticed that it looked like Poppy was falling for all of Bill's falsehoods.